it cracking.
This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, all the way from Dubai. I'm absolutely delighted to say that Anthony Sims Jr. is back on the channel. When they say it's been a minute, it certainly has. How are things?
Man, it's been a minute. I am blessed. I am blessed. Things are amazing. I'm in Dubai. I'm getting ready to fight for WBA. My last fight, I lost a close decision for the WBO. You don't hear about people losing the title and turn around and fighting for it a year later. Again, well, intercontinental, but still a title.
Yeah, you're looking in really good spirits. You sound in good spirits, which is always good news when you're fighting in a couple of days. Obviously,
Yes, sir.
I'm guessing it would have been a difficult time, Anthony, after that loss, all that time out. It's been a year and a half.
Man, you have no idea. I lost that fight. And then not only I lost my fight, got my contract canceled. Uh, girl I had been dating for many years broke up with me. I had to build my foundation from the inside out. It was just a tough year. COVID, it was just tough altogether. My coach, even the coach that I had at the time, he tried to leave the day before the fight. It's just a lot of drama going on. Yeah, exactly, man. Anything that can go wrong went wrong. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's what it did, man. It made me strong. Now
Wow,
it's just like there's yeah.
No, I was just going to say that's a lot to process.
Man, you have no idea.
So talk to me about the contract situation. Can you talk about that, Anthony, with Matchroom? What happened?
Nothing. There's not really not much to talk about. I lost one fight and Eddie cut my contract. Why? Maybe a few reasons. Maybe my minimums is too high. Maybe this, maybe that. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I don't feel like a fighter should get his contract cut based off one performance. Not even just a horrible performance. I lost a close decision. I wasn't at my best. There's a lot of things outside the ring that didn't benefit me in my fight. But one fight dictates my whole career, where I'm headed, where I'm going. Anthony Joshua got knocked out by a little fat man. He didn't get his contract canceled. I lost to a boogeyman, somebody that nobody wanted to fight. Benavidez fought him after I did, but nobody would fight this guy because he was 38-0 with 38-1 with 32 knockouts, whatever the case is. Strong puncher. Every time he hit me, he made my teeth rattle. He's a big puncher. But how come everybody is avoiding him except for me? But you cancel my contract after I lose, And then I was hitting him up, been contacting him for a new contract, another fight, nothing. So here we are. Best thing could have happened, I say. I'm very thankful that Eddie gave me the contract and the offer, but the best thing could have happened is him canceling my contract, because man, the growth that I've had, the man that I've become, I can't wait to show you guys.
Why is that the best thing that could have happened?
Because if I would have won that fight, I would have won that fight. Excuse my language, but I kind of got really fucked up because I was just going through the motion in boxing. I got good at just boxing, just using skills, but I didn't fully understand what I was doing. Literally, I really didn't. For example, I knew 4 + 4 = 8, but how does it equal 8? Went 4 and then 4 more. I just knew 4 + 4 = 8, but I didn't know how it equals 8. Same with the boxing. You do this and this, but why do you do it? I was going through the motions because years of boxing, I just got good at just doing this and that. And I kind of got really hurt fighting top guys, like fighting Canelo or Caleb Plant or somebody like that. But the fact I lost and I had to go way back build from my foundation, all the way from jabbing and all the way from just from A to Z. It's the best thing could have happened.
A lot of UK fans were kind of asking me, have you heard from Anthony Sims Jr.? What's he doing in this period that we're referring to? So what were you doing, Anthony? Were you training?
No, I actually I gave up boxing, man. I was just over boxing altogether because anybody knows my background. My first promoter, Murad Muhammad, I got set for 2 years. Then I signed with another promoter. He sat me. Then I signed with Don King. He sat me. I just got tired of just the bullshit of boxing. Boxing is everybody just sees fights. They see the fight. They don't see the fight on paperwork. They don't see the drama, the matchmaking, the percentages. It's just it'll run you up a wall. So I was just over it, man. I had no love for it.
Mm.
And
you,
then
you carry on.
Oh, and then I decided to go to the gym one day. August 8th of last year, I decided to go to a gym and do a photo shoot. I went to the gym downtown LA and I did a photo shoot with Melina, which happens to be one of Matchroom's photographers. And I did the photo shoot for what I wanted to be. I wasn't training or back training or boxing, but I went there and I was doing a photo shoot as if I've been training in order to pump myself up. And once I did that, I met Ricky Hasir, which is my coach right now. I met him maybe a few months later and it took off from there. But this is like a year anniversary since I decided to just try. And now I'm fighting for a title. It's just like, whoa. And there's so many more things. It's complicated. I know I'm jumping all over the place. Maybe we could do a conversation for that later or interview. But man, um, it's like sometimes God will put you in a fire to remove things out of your life that doesn't need to be there, whether it was my girlfriend or the coach that I had at the time or the promotion, the contract that I had. I had to go through that fire, man, and push this shit out of me. And now it's just like I'm ready to take on the world, bro. And I know it seems like I'm just jumping all over. It's way more complicated than I'm saying. I'm really paraphrasing what happened this whole year. Like, man. But ask me more questions, bro, so I can be more specific. Because you asked me like, these questions are very like, it's like a general topics, dog. Like this conversation can go anywhere. You feel me?
Things feel simple for you now, though. You're happy with your trainer. There's no nonsense in your life. Do you feel things were complicated before and now are simple?
Man, complicated isn't even the word. It's like now I'm a man, so I can approach a situation like a man. I can approach a problem like a man. I think like a man. I take my time, and I'm not just going through the motions anymore. When I drink water or drink a drink, I taste it. When I eat my food, I taste it. When I walk slower now. I enjoy the moment. I'm not rushing through life like you do when you're young. You know what I'm saying? From 25 to 26, it's a big change. And now it's just like I'm aware, man. Before I wasn't aware, I just living high rise and I'm a top fighter, Matchroom, doing my thing. And when all that stops, when I lost my fight, I realized who really cared about me and who didn't. Everyone that supposedly was my friend, nobody picked up the phone. When my contract got cut, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared. I stopped getting phone calls. People stopped hitting me up. No more. Even like some of my family members started acting different. So, man, my life flipped upside down after I lost that fight completely. Anything that can go wrong in my life went wrong. But you know what? It was the best thing could have happened, man. It was the best thing could have happened. It's like a cake. You have a recipe for a cake. No matter how you really mix this recipe around, if you put the sugar first or you put the milk first, you're still gonna come out with this type of cake. You know what I'm saying? So why even change how you do the recipe? People wish I wish, shoulda, coulda, would. I would have changed this, changed that. Excuse my language, but fuck that. It happened, let it happen. I learned from it. And I did, bro. Like I really did. I'm blessed. I'm so happy. This whole time I thought I was living and I was really just existing. Just going through the motions. But now I feel so alive. And people ask me, how can you feel so alive? You lost your girlfriend, you lost this. Like I went through a lot of shit, but it's like I realized the things I didn't need, the things that I thought I needed, I really didn't. I didn't need this last coach. I thought I needed him, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need this, and this, and the third. But man, it's so much. But let's get back into the boxing talk. Let's get talking about this stuff. Cause I got stuff I want to show you guys.
So whenever I talked to you before, Kogan talked to you, the ambition was to reach the top of the sport. Is that your frame of mind now? Obviously, you've got to get back to winning ways, but is that still what you want, Anthony?
My mind frame has changed now. Before it was to reach the top of the sport. Now I feel like I'm at the top of the sport. Just people just don't see me now. My skill is there, my mental's there, my heart is there. Before it wasn't. I was just a boy in a man's body. Now I'm ready to take on these people. Before I wasn't. I thought I was, but now I know for a fact I am. As a man, I'm carrying my own weight. I know what I got to do. I know what I need to do, and I know when to do it. So now it's just a matter of time of, well, when's the opportunity? It presented itself. Shit. All I gotta do now is just show up.
What's your promotional situation at the moment?
I don't have no promotion team right now. I'm working with Sports Legacy, and I like the fact I like it this way. Promoters, it can be complicated trying to talk to the promoter, trying to get in contact with them. You got hundreds of fighters, and unfortunately, unless you're like the top guy, a lot of these promoters don't have an intimate relationship with you. Like so.
What are you thinking?
Fair.
Super middleweight, light heavyweight?
Super middleweight. I'm not thinking that's where I'm at. I'm a super middleweight, man. I ain't about to fool myself. 168.
So talk to me about your fight on Friday night in Dubai.
I'm fighting in Friday night Dubai against a guy named Hernan Perez, a tough guy from Argentina, boxer, thinker. You know, if I just get a guy that stands in front of me toe to toe and I knock him out, then what? It's like he's supposed to get knocked out. If I get a guy, move, vet, tuna, not really a tune-up fight, but to get my feet wet, but still a dangerous guy, still a man in front of me. I plan to show the world what I've learned, the growth, the change that's happened within me and physically.
Well, I'm
And
sure this new Anthony Sims Jr. is going to get back to winning ways this Friday night in Dubai.
Man, you have no idea.
Are we going to get you back in the UK anytime soon?
I don't know. I really can answer that for you. I mean, right now it's looking like I'm going to be in Dubai and out this way. I would love to come back to UK. That's my home. That's where all my fans are, which didn't make sense when Eddie cut my contract. Like, I thought I was a big ticket in UK, unless I was mistaken. But if you want me back in the UK, y'all know who to talk to get me back in the UK. I mean, be honest, most of the fights I see in the UK are like the personalities is corny as hell. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you bringing to the table besides just a fight? People want a quality character. You know what I'm saying? People want sabroso, like tasty. They want something. They want some flavor. And I don't see that at all. I'm not interested in watching any of these boxers because yeah, they're good fighters, but what are they as human beings? What do they do outside? Can you talk to them? Can you speak to them? Are they high makas? That means? That means like high nose people. But yeah, it's just like some things, dog, you can't really put into words. Especially like what I'm about to do, I can't put into words. You just got to see it.
Well, we look forward to it Friday night in Dubai, and Anthony, we'll have a proper conversation after your fight about things that you're referring to at the start and the middle of the interview. But yeah, best of luck, and we'll talk soon. All right, thanks for your time.
All right. Oh, one thing I want to say too. Legacy Sports. Matchroom is very professional. Always took good care of me, but there is nothing. I have never dealt with a management team or any team like Legacy Sports. It's not a real intimate relationship. You call them, they answer. You need something, you talk about it, they'll handle it. It's like a family atmosphere. It reminds me of how I was when I was at Kronk with Emmanuel Stewart. Emmanuel Stewart cooked for his fighters. He woke you up, he checked on you, make sure you was fine. This is like the greatest team I've ever worked with, literally. I'm not saying that because I'm about to fight on their card. If there's a trash team, I'm like, hey, they trash. They trash. And the magician don't lie. Like, maybe that's one of the reasons I'm in. Reason why Eddie cut my contract. Maybe he got tired of my mouth. Maybe he got tired of me speaking the same shit I say. Because magician gonna say what he got to say. All right, and you know that.
We definitely know that.
Yes,
glad you're in a good place.
Legacy Sports. Woo. Hey, Legacy Sports is a real deal. They brought me to Dubai. I'm out here living my best life in Dubai, traveling, looking around, enjoying life, sharing my testimony, and talking to children. Like it's just it's a dream, man. I'm out here living the dream.
Well, yeah, you're out there in one of the best places in the world. Best of luck this Friday night.
Thank you.
And hopefully we get to see you back in the UK sooner rather than later, Anthony. Thank you.
Hey, you asked me one more question. I know you got one more good question. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Omar, come on, bro.
Is it going to be a big dirty knockout this Friday night?
Let me say this. What I'm about to do, the approach that I'm about to have, the clothes that I'm wearing, the style of fight that you're about to see, you have not seen in a long time. You will not see dancing and all the stuff that you should see. That magician is dead. He no longer lives. What you're about to see, you have not seen in many years. Some of the moves I'm going to see, you've never seen because of the coach that I have, Ricky Hisia, big time fighter coming up, big time fighter back in the 80s, old school boxing. Prepare yourself.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a very exciting show on Friday with yourself. So yeah, we'll talk soon and do a proper sit down one day. All right. Thank you.
All right, brother.
Top man. All the best. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Keep it funky.